What we do here is go back.
How's it going, everyone, and welcome to episode 38 of the Lost Media Podcast. Today we're talking about Dumbo 2, and it is the last Lost Media Where Are They Now? I will make more of these if it's suggested, and it is demanded by the people of the comments. I will make more of these if you want. They're just reviews of my old Lost Media videos and trying to see if anything's changed since. And what's been updated potentially, and just kind of looking back at this piece of Lost Media and what it was all about. What was this all about? Well, Dumbo 2 was a direct DVD, supposedly about to be a direct-to-DVD Disney sequel to the original Dumbo, the beloved little, simple children's film where this poor elephant that is ostracized by all the other elephants because he has long, massive, big ears, and is laughed at as some sort of circus freak elephant. He grows ears, we know that. He learns the ability to fly, and it just becomes this magical thing, this beautiful tale of this elephant. Is that what it is? Is it an elephant? Jesus Christ, this is the worst show ever. Click unsubscribe immediately. Dumbo 2 looks like it was going to be pretty bad, but everyone thought this was being released, and the sequel was meant to take place just one day after the events of the original movie. Keep in mind, the original movie's, that's only 60 odd years released before Dumbo 2 was going to be released. So the events taking place one day after the original movie is a bit risky, could have potentially been a massive insult to the original film. And given Disney's track record with direct-to-DVD sequels of their beloved classics, this is not going to be good. This is going to be quite bad. What happened with this was it was delayed for several years, and up until 2006 even, or 2005, when John Lasseter took over as the head of the department, he was like, we don't even make these anymore. We don't bother with these direct-to-DVDs. I think they still made a few of them, like Tarzan 2 around that time. But he's just like, nah, this is stupid. Like we've gone through all of these direct-to-DVDs of old Disney sequels to try and make that quick buck, that quick money. They didn't even need to anymore. There was no point. So he cancelled the production, presumably because it was just taking too long. And what's the point? I guess at that point. But Dumbo 2, what sets it apart from a lot of unreleased movies is they were 100% sure this was going to be released and it was going to be a real movie. So much so that they decided to put a behind the scenes production video in the 60th anniversary release of the original Dumbo. The special DVD release had this behind the scenes clip, what might be playing behind me right now. And it's cringe. It's very weird. The production team seem like a bunch of I guess lower end employees of Disney in the animation department. I mean, they're working on a direct-to-DVD Disney sequel. I mean, what do you expect, really? Yeah, no good. Nah, it looks like a strange sort of production, Dumbo 2. I've kind of just realized I had this on the desk. I'm going to put this here. This is never in Lost Media Podcast's video version. If you're listening, you're probably thinking, stop going off track. I'm not watching this for your keyboard still being on the thing. But yeah, Dumbo 2 in the production process, it seems like it's tracking along nicely, but there's some cringy moments in this behind the scenes bit, like the director of the film holding a stuffed plushie of Dumbo while talking about it. I was kind of like creeped out by that. And photos of this guy, no, I'm joking. I'm not going to start some shit. What's the thing about Dumbo 2? Well, nothing's been found since, but something that really annoys me is the Lost Media Wiki has stated it as partially found. One thing that drives me nuts, and no offense to the people that mark things on the Lost Media, no offense to them, when it says partially found and it's only a 2-minute behind the scenes material of animation cells and just them working on storyboards, that's not partially found. Partially found is part of the actual movie being found, not 2 minutes. And they only have lost and partially found and found as categories. They need a lot more on the Lost Media Wiki. It's a bit bootleg there, so fix your shit. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it hasn't changed much. In fact, it hasn't changed at all since my first video. I wanted to revisit it though, because I thought it was an interesting topic to look back on. Because it was one of the only, I think it is the only direct-to-DVD Disney sequel that never quite got there. And the fact that they had so much confidence in this that they wanted to put it on the 60th anniversary DVD of the original Dumbo made everyone kind of question what the fuck's up with Disney. Like, I think it didn't become a practice anymore, let's just say, talking about a movie that hadn't been finished yet when, you know, there's, you know, even for any movie to release a behind-the-scenes featurette on it when it's unfinished or when it's not 100% sure if it's going to come out, it's risky. It's not a great idea. And I think Disney were like, bruh, like, why is this? Oh no. I think when they realized that, you know, it wasn't going to be made, they knew people would talk about this. If it's on a DVD and there's extras there. There is apparently storyboard voiceovers and bits of storyboard stills on that DVD as well, but it's unsure if it's been uploaded to YouTube, but we're not 100% sure if that was from the DVD. These are just things I just realized that I didn't talk about in my original video on the topic. So it's nice to talk about, you know, where it came from and why this became such a widespread thing. Disney's fault. Let's just give it there. Let's just blame them. Pass the blame over to Disney. Should this have been made? No. It looks really bad. The plot looks terrible. All the animals getting separated from the circus and having to find their way back, and they learn more about themselves and they find their way back. Sounds just kind of boring. It sounds the same shit as all the other Disney direct-to-DVD sequels. They're for little kids. They're not intended for anyone who's actually trying to watch a movie. The only way you could ever like these is if you watched it as a little kid and you thought, oh, I've got good memories from watching this, you know, over and over again at home on a Saturday. You're probably not going to watch it as an adult, even if that's the case, or me personally. But yeah, I guess people want to see this film, but I don't think it was ever actually animated. I don't think there was any animation done with this. I think they got to the storyboards and then hit a production halt because of different things. And then eventually, as I've said, 2005, 2006, when John Lasseter took over, that was paused, that production. Yeah, the end of Dumbo 2. It's a very strange piece of lost media. It's a very strange original video I did on Dumbo 2. I can't watch back that original video, just to reference that. The one that's in the description right there. It's another one of those cringe moments. And fun fact, this is completely unrelated, but that was my first taste of what the power of YouTube virality and the algorithm was like. I uploaded that to YouTube and I went to my friend's house. So I got ready to go to my friend's house and then went to my friend's place and I checked the video. 650 views in 45 minutes. Never experienced anything like that in my life up until then. Pretty awesome. I thought I was going to become YouTube famous right then and there. It didn't happen. But that's just a fun fact about the production of that video on my YouTube channel, not Dumbo 2. I don't care about Dumbo 2 becoming lost and never being released. Fuck Dumbo 2. In fact, fuck you. Sorry. I never swear in these videos very often. I just said like 5 swear words in like space of 15 seconds. Sorry, YouTube. Don't blacklist this channel. What is this shit? I don't actually have an awful lot more information on Dumbo 2 because the Lost Media Wiki is extremely thin, I guess you could say, with the amount of detail on this movie and what's surfaced from it. What I've said and what I said in the previous one are the only things. I guess I decided to do a Lost Media Where Are They Now on this because I like looking back on topics that, you know, people were interested in when I uploaded it. And this was definitely one of those things where people were like, whoa, what's this? And that's why I've kind of decided to talk about this again. But what I've realized as I've been recording this is not only has nothing changed, but there is little to no information about Dumbo fucking 2. So if we could find a way to get in contact with the people who worked on this show and they can give us some more fucking information, that would be quite nice. This is more of a Lost Media rage right now than a Lost Media where are they now? Such rubbish. Yeah, that's all there really is to it. It's a shame. It's a big shame that we never got to see Dumbo 2. It would have been one of the greatest Disney movies of all time. In fact, I think it would have been the greatest Disney movie of all time. I'm going to end it there, guys. That was 38 episodes in 19 days of the Lost Media podcast. I'm taking a 6-day break. There are no uploads for the next 6 days. And then on May the 4th, what day is that? Why is that day important? I'm doing a video about something that is to do with that day. I'm not sure what it is, though. I don't know. It's some fucking movie or something that people like. Yeah, anyway. That will be the next video. Yes. I gotta end this. I'm completely brain dead from doing 38 of these in 19 days. I hope you guys have enjoyed them. The reaction I've gotten from them has been nothing short of remarkable. My channel's almost at 300 subs. It's absurd for doing a YouTube channel for not even 3 weeks, and that's what happens. I really do appreciate it. After doing YouTube since 2015 on a different channel, Sam's Movies, which you can see in the end screen of this video, yeah, it's pretty crazy. I didn't have much success on that channel initially, except for when I did Lost Media for a little while. But the gist of that is in another video I made that's unlisted in the description of the first Lost Media podcast on this channel as to why I stopped doing Lost Media videos. You can find out more about that in that video. But thank you guys once again for sitting through my garbage. It's a podcast. I want to make proper videos that are edited with scripts coming soon. There won't be an awful lot of them. It'll mostly be these podcasts, but I'm trying to improve as much as I possibly can with these and make them really, really good and proper quality content. And the best way to do that is to stop making 2 a day, 19 days in a row, which is shocking. But thank you guys for watching. That's it. I can finally take a break. The end. Disney. What the fuck is this?